Hello. Welcome to Skylight Huddle. This is session 30-something. 35? 36? I'll make sure I have it right in the description. Although I am very, how would you say it? Unorganized with all that. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but last week the description had the wrong session number in it. Starting to lose track. We've been doing so many. Just making a couple adjustments to the microphone real fast. Hello, hello, hello. That sounds better. Are we at the peak limit? Let me check my levels there. Check, check. Yeah, I think we're good. So anyway, welcome. This is Skylight Huddle. I'll be on my own today, solo pilot, but I was going to show you some of the music I've been working on. Predominantly, I've been on the tracker, and it's been a really enjoyable experience getting to know it. The chiptune sounds always fascinated me, and that little ditty you heard in the beginning in the pre-stream, that was something I worked on this past week, and I still haven't tuned the synthesizers on it, so all of that was not to a standard 440 hertz tuning. It's like 20 cents off, I think. But anyway, appreciate all of you for stopping in and checking up on me, seeing what I'm up to. This Skylight Huddle is an experience where you get to kind of peer into what I'm working on. I'm involved in various projects. If some of you may know me from Vibe Unit, me and John do that every Sunday. That's been going on for about a year and a month. We've really enjoyed our time there, and Skylight Huddle is kind of a sister podcast to that, where instead of it being a full band setup, we do things more on a table. And then in the future, in fact, this Thursday, we'll not be releasing the episode, but I'll be pre-recording an episode with for an interview. So pretty soon we'll be hearing from Michael, a musician who's been playing at Vibe Unit the last couple weeks. So get you guys excited for that. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to edit it. It might not take any time at all, and I could have it up by Friday, but also could take some time depending on how the interview goes. So anyway, yeah, I'll show you how this song works. Let me throw up the other camera real fast. There it is. I won't be streaming long today. Had a pretty hard day at work. So I'm just going to maybe go for a half hour to an hour. But I wanted to show you this song. Let's see here. Yeah, so I recorded, some of you may know of this program called Milky Tracker. It's a tracking program that lets you, do what I do on this. It's on the computer. It's based off of older tracking programs. One of the features in Milky Tracker is a sampler. It lets you use a pen tool to draw your own samples or generate pure triangle, square, and sawtooth waves. So I did that on my laptop, and I recorded those sounds into here. And here's the result of the square wave. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Yeah, there's our square wave. Here's a triangle. Real plucky. And there's our saw. And that became the fundamental pieces to this track I want to show you. I then took the square and, the saw, and I edited the saw a little further in here. That's just an open saw without much filters. There's a triangle with a little delay. Very pretty sounding. I use this for an arpeggiator in the song. Here it's got a little vibrato. Just a kick sample that I'd found in the tracker. Snare. A short hat. And then a resonance hat. So yeah, those are all the sounds I used in here. And I made a lot of different scenes, but I'll play it from the beginning. I'll just play the first pattern here. So this is just a 4-step pattern. You can hear it's hitting the reverb and the delay in the tracker. I love that. It sounds like an old video game. And that's what chiptune really is. The sounds of old video games. I like the Super Nintendo sounds, and then the Amiga, Commodore 64, and all that. I don't know if it's just the YouTube videos that have been recommended to me, but it seems like a lot more people are into that lately. So that was like the first track I made with that sound. Just cliche as all get out chiptune sounds. So you can hear how... Let me turn the volume down on this a little bit. So these are songs that didn't even make it into the final song. These are just patterns I wrote in here when I was first starting to come up with ideas. Yeah, so these are a little different, but they sound cool. I wanted it to go into this. Yeah, it's very chippy. And go to pattern 3. I don't know when I make the switch to the other style. Maybe after this pattern, we'll find out. Nope, not to that. This is still that same upbeat song. I know at some point I moved on to like a more of a laid back feel that you heard in that intro. That was kind of cool. Oh yeah, then I did this real swung out style. So cool. Okay, that's when I made the switch. So it was about, what would that be, 11 patterns in. And then I found this this effect. I guess I did not show you all the pattern or all the samples because I did have some more down here. This one is like a jump sound. Okay, maybe not, but it says jump. This is a coin sound. I love that sound. Their lead vibrato. Here's a milky pulse square. That's to give that pulse sound. And then you may have heard some of the vocal parts in there. These were based off of an allophone. Yeah. I don't know. I love that. It sounds really cool. Sounds almost sci-fi. Let's see. that voice. It'd be fun to mess with this one. That's right, I got a step repeater on here now. Yeah, so it's just basic chiptune. I was really proud of that. There's another one I wrote a few weeks ago. Let me pull that one up if I can find it real fast. I wasn't expecting to do this, but I'm curious. I was thinking about this song earlier. Let's see. It might be this one, but it also might be this one. No, I think it's this one here. It's a large one. The one I'm thinking of.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, this is cool. I don't know if I've shown this on here yet.
1, 2.
I had a speak and spell sound pack I found.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that one was really fun to make. And that wasn't the one I was actually wanted to show you, but that one was really cool. There's one more, and then I'm going to wrap it up today. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, I think it was that one I don't know. The real question is, how long ago was it, you know? This one's loading up too fast for it to be it. Let's hear what this one is. Maybe another week. This one looks interesting. This one's really long. There's a little bit of EQ. That one's fun, but that's not it either. I'm going to try one more here, see if this is the right one. Not chiptune. I probably won't even find it. Let's be real. I like this one. I'll play that one to go out on the stream. I don't think it's on here anymore. That one's ridiculous. I mean, I wish I could find it. I think, so I just cleaned this thing out and saved some files on my computer because Polyend has a problem with their file, the way they do their file organization. I'm not sure the proper terminology for it, but the problem is you can only have 100 files in a folder, something to do with the way they coded it. Again, I'm not very smart when it comes to like how to do folders and all that. I just know how to make music. So point is, I I got into a situation where in the pattern or in the project folder in here, I had more than 100 ideas. And that meant that if I tried to save anything new, I couldn't access them on the tracker. Now, the files got saved, which is good, but I couldn't access them off the tracker. They were on the SD card. I put it in my computer. I cleared off a few files, moved them over to another folder. Thought I could do a folder inside the project folder. You know, if there's only 100 tracks you could put, or 100 song ideas you could put in the folder, then maybe if I made another folder in the projects folder, I could access them that way. That doesn't work either. Again, it's something to do with on Polyend side with the firmware on these. That might be something worth addressing if I was to ask firmware to, if I was to ask Polyend to fix that in the next firmware update. Somehow figure out a way for our file management to be improved. That'd be huge. Point is, I got rid of some songs I've been writing on the tracker. They still exist in my computer. So for the time being, I can't access them. So maybe that'll be resolved and it'll be a little bit better. Because I can put in a fairly large SD card into this thing. I heard some people put in like half a terabyte card. And some people suspect you can put more, but you'll never need that much space if the file management isn't fixed, because you're still tethered to a computer, still got to move things around. I guess, granted, you could have about a half a terabyte worth of samples on your tracker, but it just doesn't seem like that's going to be the thing that fills up the card. I think the projects would be the thing that fills up the card faster. So as much as I love this, I think it's one of the best trackers out there for people just starting out. I don't know anything about any other kind of trackers except for software. I don't know anything about hardware trackers other than this. I think this tracker here is amazing. And Polyend has been doing an amazing job keeping updates on it. They just released 1.5 firmware update a few weeks ago, and I've really enjoyed that. They reconstructed the way the files save the project. So now if you make any adjustments to your instruments in another project, you can actually carry those over to a new project you're working on. Keeps all your parameters the way you had it. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not sure if I explained that well enough. Again, I'm more into the writing of music, and some of these concepts are new to me, so I'm not really good at expressing them yet. I hope to get better at that. So anyway, how much time have we been going? Hold on. About 32 minutes. I'm opening up that one project, and we're going to call it there. But I appreciate you tuning in. Check out Vibe Unit this Sunday. And I have an interview with a friend of mine named Michael, same name as mine. He is in the band Oak Tree, and we are going to have a conversation Thursday, and that won't be live. That'll be pre-recorded. Then I'm gonna upload it separately. So if you're interested in doing an interview on here, or want to hang out, maybe after you see this interview with Michael, you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to be like if you ever want to come on. But if you do have interest to be on, we like to talk about music-related things. I usually ask a series of questions that I'm curious about pertaining to the person I'm talking to, and also some general questions. One of the questions I like to ask people is, what's your earliest memory when it comes to music? Like, what's the earliest song you remember hearing? Or did you ever have any, experiences revolving around music? And what's the earliest memory you have with that? That kind of thing. So yeah, I'm excited about that interview, and then like I said before, Sunday, Vibe Unit. We're really excited about the things happening over there. We're getting a lot of attention. You can email John media@vibeunit.com, and he will give you give you some information. We have a new what do you call it? Guidelines packet that we're trying to make sure we send out to everybody, so we're excited about that. I think that's about it for the day. That was not the one I wanted to go out on. Hold on a second. You know, we're going to go out on this one. Yeah, so again, thanks for tuning in. This is the one we started with, isn't it? All right, have a good day, everyone.